I recently got my first platinum trophy and now I'm addicted. So in this video, I'm trophy hunting Marvel's Spider-Man 2, which is amazing most of the times. What in the world is going on with Miles? This platinum trophy grind consists of 3 parts, starting with the main story, which is incredible, so I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. And instead of the cutscene, we'll focus more on the gameplay and the trophies along the way. How does this look so good? We are literally just a few minutes in and it is just chaos. Yep, I was already thinking game of the year just based off that opening fight. And after it, we got our first trophy.
See ya, chump.
You're gonna need help. That's the first one. Let's get it. Next, we learn more about the combat, the skills, abilities, gadgets, and of course, things we're gonna have to collect throughout the city. More of which continue to unlock as we progress through the story. And on my way to the upcoming main mission, if I remember this correctly, all I gotta do is fail a trick before I land. I'm sure full damage is off, so let's just go ahead and fail this. And we got it, splat. Attempt and fail a trick before landing on the ground. For some reason, this was the only one I remember reading. And right after we purchased our first suit and crafted the styles for it.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
As I was collecting some minor things that I was running through, and as I was getting more and more knocked out, at least the story kept getting better and better, so I had to keep going. A new suit. I'm not gonna lie, we're looking pretty good right now. But for real though, before getting our next main story trophy, I experienced what I think was probably my favorite boss battle. I don't know how they keep doing this. This is not even a cutscene. And look at this. This looks insane. I'm coming through. Get out of my way. This chase has been crazy so far. Upon completion of that chase and some intense moments,
He's got big teeth.
So do I.
we got that next trophy. We were then playing as Miles and got our first combat related trophy, which was fairly easy to get, especially if you're just fighting a bunch of enemies that are coming towards you. By this point, the story is reaching its climax. We get 2 more trophy, another way and the Great Hunt, and another one after they let us do this, which I couldn't believe. There is no way they're actually letting us play with him. We're about to freaking destroy everything. We are Venom and we are destroying Times Square. So yeah, that and another massive thing happened. So we get the Leave Us Alone story trophy. Let me just say though, that playing as Venom and just throwing people is the greatest thing ever. That's all you need to do, just grab and throw. It's so OP that the game literally crashed. No way, come on, did it just crash on me? I'm not gonna even complain because I'm gonna love doing all that again. So yeah, we're back and we're ready for the next trophy, of course. While Peter gets it on, we get I Quit, which is trophy number 10. And before we get to the last story related trophy, we of course had to do a lot of fighting. So we got some extra combat related trophies. Oh, we got another one, okay. Arm and Dangerous. Defeat 100 enemies with spider arm abilities. And I think I'm gonna get my ass knocked out right here, right now. Yep, there you go. And if you're wondering, yes, these final fights were hell. Especially since I didn't do much upgrading. The next thing we did gave us the Antidote trophy. And Peter was fighting like a beast. So was Miles. Except for this time and this time and this time. Listen, it got rough for a second, okay?
What do you mean by that?
Anyways, you know the deal, and it's time to finish the story. And in the final cutscene, literally this happens. What in the world is going on with Miles? This is insane. He still got them gloves on though. Is that the glove? Oh, there's the mask. Okay, now he's fully invisible. I can't see the guy, bro. Heal the World finished the main story. And we completed with 13 trophies done. This is when things get good. What the? Who are we and why? What is this? Are you kidding me? No wonder Miles was freaking invisible. By completing the main story, all of the side missions are now available, which means we are about to get a lot of tech parts and a lot of tokens so that we could buy suits, upgrade our techs and our gadgets, get more skills and abilities. On the way, of course, we're getting some collectibles. The first side mission I decide to do is a 2-for-1. We find all the hunter blinds to find the hunter bases, and that also also gets us closer to getting level 2 on each district to fast travel, which makes things insanely easy and more enjoyable. Now I got some extra trophies while I was searching for one of the blinds. I was around it, so I remembered to visit Aunt May's grave to get you know what to do trophy. There's usually a lot of fighting in the bases, and by this point I knew that I was so close to another comeback trophy, so I decided to sneak around a bit more to complete 25 stealth takedowns. I don't know how I didn't get to complete this during the main mission. I think since I just got planned for Assassin's Creed and that was all about stealth, I just decided to go full combat mode on this one, which led us to get this since we just recently unlocked a new ability. Oh, we got another one. Surge, use a symbiote abilities 25 times during symbiote surge. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna keep on using it for sure. Let's hit him with that finisher. We're gonna hit him with the Frankenstein. How you looking like Big Papa Pump?
You know, they say all men are created equal.
That was another blind down to discover the last base. We put in the work, finished it off, and got the Seek and Destroy trophy, complete all hunter bases. The next two side missions were Miles related. We ended up helping out the school a lot. We had to rescue a teacher, we had to rescue the mascot, figure out some annoying puzzles, which 18 hours into the playthrough, with about only 3 hours of sleep, I was not having it. After all that, we got Brooklyn Pride, complete a gift. Hey yo, they got me with the Puerto Rican flag over here. This looks good. Hey yo, let me get a Dominican one though. Come on now. Miles then had a side mission in Harlem, which the first part of this was actually part of the main story. Let's just say after beating down some criminals, it turned out that the guy that was acting like the good guy was actually the bad guy. Hey yo, Miles' mom's actually knows how to dance salsa, man. Miles, you gotta step it up, bro. 1, 2, 3, bro. It's not that hard. My community. I'm not gonna lie, that side mission was so predictable, but I was not expecting was Peter's side mission being as emotional as they were. I got to visit Howard and his pigeons, and this man gave us a journey through his life like he knew it was over. He wanted us to find a new home for his pigeons, which we did in Astoria, but when we come back, he's already gone. What is it with these side missions and people just being gone when I get them what they need? And I only just say that because Assassin's Creed literally just did that.
My heart.
And on to the next one, because it wasn't done there. We gotta help out this blind lady, and she's literally here just jamming it to bachata. Things get a little bit crazy, as I guess you could say we are trying to uncorrupt the dog. Is that a word? I don't know. Oh, we're just gonna get dragged like that? You love to see it? Okay, let's go for a ride. I'm down for it. Can we keep him? We gotta give it back. She said she needed someone. And boom, we completed all the FNSM requests. So we are officially halfway through. I then focused on the Flame side quest missions, in which we were helping Rafe track down the leader. And this one turned out to give us a huge teaser on what's to come on the next game. And of course, we had to stop a train, because it ain't Spider-Man if you ain't stopping a train. Oh, derailed the whole thing. Okay, that's a good way to stop it, I guess. Uh-oh, it's over. On a side quest mission, it's over, bro. Loving how many of these side missions are setting up major villains for the next game. So we got Grinsome Hour. While collecting spider bots, I got Resourceful, collect a total of 10k tech parts, which of course is needed to buy all the skins and gadget upgrades. I then took a trip to Coney Island to get this easy one. I know there's a trophy here. We just gotta run the bases, I guess. Hey, listen, I know how to play baseball, all right? I'm Dominican for a reason. Let's go, let's try it, man. First base.
We make sure we touch it, you know? We gotta make sure we touch it. Second.
Easy work right now, honestly. Third. It's over. It's over. Home run. You guys liked it? There's literally nobody here, but okay. It was then time to complete another side mission. The EMF experiments weren't necessarily my favorite, but at least we got to ride a bike a few times. For the last one, we had to do another puzzle, but at least we got the trophy and a nice fit for it. Next up, since I only needed 1 or 2 unidentified targets, we completed the attack and we get rewarded with Data Collector. As I've been going from one district district to the next. I also been clearing out Marco's memories, getting those crystals, and turns out that this whole time we have been risking our life to build a statue of him and his daughter. So in the end, we had to hand it over to her. On Miles' side of things, we completed all of the Prowler side missions. Co-signing. Hey, listen, rent in New York City is real expensive. Trust me, I know about it. Next up was to complete all of the symbiote nest. And on my way to one, I also had to get another simple trophy. Now, let's do a few more. That should be enough, I think. Surely should be 30. There you go. Hang 10. Easy. So yeah, I was looking cool for a bit, and I've been doing these with Peter as it is easier with him and his abilities, but decided to get that last one with Miles and got the Exterminator. Things were really getting cleared out now, and most of what we needed was the spider bots, a few extra side missions, and one photo op which I could just not find. So took the train from Queens to Manhattan, thinking about things, you know? On this short trip though, I remember that I probably had enough to upgrade all my gadgets. And I was right, so we did that and I got to the max. Purchase all gadgets upgrades. This turned out to make the combat so much easier. The Mysterium side mission was up next. There were a few of these in all the districts, so there was a lot of fighting. Eventually we got amazing, reach max level, and as we continue our fight through these, I realized that there was one trophy stocked at 87%. Initially I thought it was glitch, but it wasn't. I was just using the wrong abilities and not necessarily reading which ones I really needed to use. But we figured it out and then we got to work. Let's get that one in style, shall we? Bring him close, hit him with one of these. Oh, there it is. Evolve. I don't know why I'm reading it. I already know what it is. Let's keep beating them up. By this point, there wasn't much left to do in the map outside of collecting some spider bots which are not shown and completing the Mysterium. The great thing about it is the instant fast travel, as it actually made this collection and cleanup process so good. In the last Mysterium, of course we fight off against Mysterio, but there was a big twist on this one as he's actually a good guy for the time being. Nonetheless, we go on to get Behind the Mask complete grand finale. I am then spamming fast travel because there's over 40 spider bots that I need to collect, but we've been collecting it, so I only needed like 5 of them. I also needed one photo op which was not popping up on the map, as I guess I just didn't came across that area yet. And on my way to one of the final spider bots, the last photo op opportunity finally showed up. And it's kind of ironic that the last one is wrestling related because I'm a big wrestling mark, so I loved this one. I'm going to it right now, right after I get this spider bot. Ooh, hoo, hoo. We got the luchador up in here, man. Let's go. New York, New York. 100 to the man who can stay in the ring for 3 minutes. Oh, ooh, yeah, brother.
I got you for 3 minutes. I have a mask on underneath.
Man says he's gonna take off his mask and he has a mask underneath. That's my gimmick, bro. You can be taking my gimmick like that. Now to complete all the districts, all I needed to do was find the last 2 spider bots. I'm not gonna lie, this took a while. I almost had to do a Google search, but I didn't. These usually were very visible and made a sound when you were close to them, so all I had to do was fast travel on every single block on that specific district. This should be the last one. Instead of jumping though, we gotta make it special. I'm just gonna slingshot to it. Get it. There you go. Superior spider bot. Superior trophy. 100% complete all districts. Now we just needed to clean things up and we just really had easy trophies. As Miles, we visit the location in which his game ended and we got just let go. It was time for more purchase, so we got it fully loaded by purchasing all of the Spider-Man suit tech upgrades and kitted out by purchasing all of the available suits, which, as you guys already know, is actually insane how many are in this game. Absolutely love the Wolverine one, but I'm also a big sucker for some of the classic ones. The next trophy was probably my favorite because I got it in one try without cheating. I did not look at any tips. It required us to go from the financial district to Astoria only using the web wings. I mean, I can see it from here, surely. Okay, hold on. There you go. That's gonna be tough, but if we get the bridge, oh, I see a wind tunnel though. Do we use it? That one takes us straight to it. What if I miss it though? I'm not confident. I might not make it. Oh, we can't go up. Ooh, we actually took it. Okay, take us straight to it. Let's go. That was beast. The last final side mission, we needed to deliver all of the spider bots that we have collected to a specific location, to a specific someone.
Who's Miguel?
Into the Spider-Verse. Probably should have done this with Miles, I guess. But okay. Funky wireless protocols. Oh snap, hold on. We know it's coming. We know it's coming. Dedicated. Let's go. Collect all trophies 100%. Hey, you know what? That was amazing for my second platinum trophy ever. And what do I do now? But what you guys could do is check out this video of me getting my first ever platinum trophy.